Assalamu alaikum my dear students, welcome in Asadullah Khan English High School and Junior College. So this is our third online biology class. We have started with our second chapter and already we have completed beginning part from the chapter. I have also gave you the reduced syllabus from this chapter. So in every video till the chapter gets completed, I am going to share slides for you people so that you will be able to know the reduced syllabus. So here in this online class today we are going to discuss with the further part of the chapter, and the name of the chapter is the chapter number 2, Systematics of Living Organism. Now in this chapter we are dealing the last part of the chapter, that is the only silent features of the 5 kingdom. So 5 kingdom classification, the historical background and the name of the scientists already we have discussed in our earlier class. So today we are going to discuss the next kingdoms. So this is the reduced part of your syllabus, that is from this chapter. These are the parts which is coming under the reduced one. It means it is the omitted part that you are not going to study, or the questions will not be going to ask from these part. Okay, so 2.1 to 2.6 and 2.7 to 2.12. So all these parts are not going to include in your syllabus, or it is the reduced syllabus or the reduced part for you people. So the only thing or the only content that you are supposed to study from this part is the only last part, that is 2.13, that is the silent features of kingdoms. Okay, silent features of all 5 kingdoms we are going to study here. तो already हम लोग जो है वो 2 kingdoms complete कर चुके हैं, 2-3 kingdoms हम लोगों ने complete किया है. Today we are going to study the kingdom Plantae. So let's get started. So kingdom Plantae is also known as the kingdom of producers, because plants are the producers for the entire living world. That is the reason this is a dominated kingdom Plantae is a dominated planet, or we can say by the autotrophs. So if we will talk about the classification of the kingdom Plantae, so it includes some semi-autotrophic members, the insectivorous plants like Venus flytrap, pitcher plant, bladderwort, as well as heterotrophic parasitic members like Cuscuta. So members of these kingdoms are multicellular, having eukaryotic cell containing chlorophyll. So there are the bifurcations like non-vascular plants and vascular plants, then flowering plants, non-flowering plants, and based on the content of chlorophyll, here the further classification is there. So if we will talk about the vascular plants, so they are having the presence of xylem and phloem in it. That is the reason they are called as the vascular plants. So they will be preparing the food as well as they will be transporting the water content from the root to the topmost level of the plant body. So that is the reason they are included under eukaryotic cell that are containing the chlorophyll. So here the cell is made up of the external boundary is the cell wall. As you are aware about that, in animal cell there is no cell wall, but in plant cell we are having the cell wall. So that cell wall is made up of cellulose, and plants exhibit alternation of generation, that is life cycle is having 2 distinct phases. So about this alternation of generation I have discussed in a very much detailed way in our live class also, but alternation of generation में अगर मैं in general बात करूँ तो here there are gametophytic phase will be followed by the sporophytic phase. Sporophytic phase complete होगा and then gametophytic phase start हो जाएगा. That is called as alternation of generation. So kingdom Plantae is divided into 2 major groups, that is cryptogamy, that is called as the non-flowering plant, and phanerogamy, that is also called as flowering plant. So about this we have to study in much more detail, because we are having a one complete chapter, that is the kingdom Plantae. So there we are going to talk much more about the kingdom Plantae. Now our next kingdom is kingdom Fungi. So these are eukaryotic heterotrophs showing extracellular digestion. Now if I will talk about fungi in general, so you might have seen the green patches on the wall of the old buildings or on the tree trunk. So that is called as the fungi. So they are found in warm and humid places. So they have simple body which may be unicellular or made up of a long thread-like structure that is called as a hyphae. Now large fungi such as mushroom have a complete mass of cells. Unicellular organism have a protoplast with many nuclei. So here we can take the example as a Rhizopus, Saccharomyces, that is in general we are calling it as yeast, that is a unicellular fungus. If we will talk about the general characters, so they are eukaryotic organisms. All the decomposers, we can say they are the belonging to this kingdom. They don't have the chlorophyll content, hence they do not prepare their own food. So non-photosynthetic organisms they are, we can say. They are unicellular, or we can say most are multicellular also. They are non-motile, it means they are unable to move from their place. Their cell wall is made up of chitin, or it is also called as chitin, instead of cellulose like that of plant. As just now we have said, I said that cell wall is made up of, in plant cell there is a cell wall, and that cell wall is made up of cellulose, but here in fungi the cell wall is made up of chitin, or it is called as chitin. So they are more or less related to animals than that of plants. So here we are having a many type among it. So let's have a look on the different types of kingdom fungi. So basically here we are having 4 types of kingdom fungi, that is Phycomycetes, Ascomycetes, Basidiomycetes and Deuteromycetes. So about this in a very detailed way we have discussed in our live class. So here again we will be going to discuss the same thing. So these are the 4 different types. So let's have a talk about these 4 types. So first is the Phycomycetes, that is also called as lower fungi. Its example is a Rhizopus. Second one is Ascomycetes, that is called as sac fungi. Its example is Neurospora. Third one is Basidiomycetes, that is also called as club fungi, and its example we can take it as agaricus. Next one is Deuteromycetes, that is called as imperfect fungi, and its example we can take it as a fusarium. So these are the 4 different types of fungi. So let's take as an example, or we will be going to study these one by one. So the very first one is Phycomycetes. You might have seen the patch of a green color on the bread what we kept it sometime on a in a box, in a tin box, and if we forgot to take it out for a long period of time, then if when women will open that box, so we are getting very foul smell, and we can observe a green or brown patches on the slice of bread. So that bread is nothing but the mucor, and that is belonging to this fungi, this class, that is called as Phycomycetes. So let's take the characteristics. So they are commonly called as algal fungi. Its bodies consist of cenocytic hyphae, and these fungi commonly grow in moist and damp habitat on decaying organic matter. So they reproduce asexually by spore formation. Spores are endogenous, which are produced inside the sporangia. That sporangia is also called as spore mother cell. So upper surface of that fungus, that is the badminton shape of structure we are observing, no? So that is the sporangia, and inside that sporangia we are having the spores. So when spores will get deliberate, so that will be a that is a mode of reproduction for that fungus, we can say. So here we can take the example mucor, Rhizopus and albigo. So these are the commonly known Phycomycetes members, we can say. So the members of Phycomycetes are found in aquatic habitats and on decaying wood in moist and damp places, okay, as just now we have discussed. So its mycelium is aseptate, means not having any kind of separation or the fragmentation, and it's having the cenocytic, that's why it is called as cenocytic hyphae. And asexual reproduction take place by zoospores, that is the motile zoospores are there, and aplangospores that are non-motile, it means they are unable to move. So like that we are having this kind of fungus, that is albigo, you can say. So this is the parasitic fungus on the mustard. So many a time it's happened that plants are also getting harmed by the attack of fungus, or the fungal attack may get some kind of infection on the plant. So this is a type of fungus that we can take it as example from the class Phycomycetes, okay. So now let's start with the second class, that is called as Ascomycetes. So Ascomycetes, they are called as they are also called as sac fungi. So these fungi are mostly multicellular, rarely they are unicellular, and their varieties includes yeasts. So the phylum is defined by the production of sexual spores in sac-like or asci, that is called as, usually connected in the fruiting body called as ascocarp. So the hyphae are branched and septate, and sex fungi can be the decomposers, parasites, or they might be coprophilous. It means they may be growing on the dung also. Morels and tuffles are varieties of sac fungi that are consumed as delicacies. So Neurospora is useful in genetic and biochemical assays. So here it is the Neurospora. Examples we can take here: Aspergillus, Penicillium, Claviceps, Neurospora, Saccharomyces. So these are the different examples of the class Ascomycetes. Next one is Basidiomycetes. This is also called as Basidiomycota, and its common name is club fungi. So they are commonly called as club fungi, and fungi, they have a branched septate hyphae. So we can take many examples here like mushroom, toadstool, brackets and shelf fungi, puff balls, then Gnadoderma, that is also called as bract fungi, Ustilago, that is smut, Puccinia, that is called as rust, etc. So let's have talk about the different characteristics. So this is the third phylum of fungi. The Basidiomycetes has about 20,000 named species. The majority of edible fungi belong to the phylum Basidiomycota. Among the Basidiomycetes are not only the mushrooms, toadstool, puffballs, jelly fungi and shell fungi, but also many important plant pathogens, that is including rusts and smuts, are also including under this phylum of fungi, that is called as Basidiomycetes. This fungi in the phylum Basidiomycota are easily recognized under a light microscope by their club shaped fruiting bodies, or we can say the identification character from this class is called as the club shaped fruiting bodies, that is called as basidia, or singular में हम लोग इसको कहेंगे basidium, which are the swollen terminal cell of a hypha. So because of this swollen terminal cell of a hypha, that club shaped fruiting bodies are arising, that is called as basidia or basidium. So this is the characteristic feature or the identification feature for this class that is called as Basidiomycetes. So we can take the very good example as a mushroom. So mushrooms are edible also, a very good variety of mushrooms we are having in a market. So that is belonging to this Basidiomycetes. Next phylum is Deuteromycetes. So this is the phylum that is called as imperfect fungi, because it is an extremely varied phylum composed of those fungi that are not placed in other phyla. That is the reason it is the imperfect fungi. So these fungi do not appear to have a sexual reproduction. We can take many examples which are that is they are reproducing only by the means that is called as asexual means. Okay, so that is the only means of reproduction in this phylum Deuteromycetes. So here we can take the example as Penicillium notatum, that is the source of antibiotic penicillin. Here we can include in this class also, this phylum also, and Alternaria collectoricum, that is also belonging to this phylum. So Deuteromycetes, that is the word deutero, or that is called as sucking fungi. So it were considered for a formal phylum of the kingdom fungi, So there are about 25,000 species that have been classified in under the Deuteromycota. So it is the imperfect fungi, and also that is the name is Deuteromycota का एक और नाम है imperfect fungi. So fungi producing the antibiotic penicillium and those that cause athlete's foods and yeast infection are imperfect fungi. So we can include it under this Deuteromycetes also. So this is about the four phylums of the kingdom fungi. Hope you have understood. So just go through it one more time. So thank you very much and have a nice day.
For further updates of Dr. Asadullah Khan English High School and Junior College, don't forget to press the bell icon.